Okay, so maybe we can have it, I'll read it in English, and maybe you can read it in French for the blog, and then you can read it in Arabic. Yes? Down here. down in the pit. You know, in Acts, I was just preaching out in Norway last week, and I was actually speaking about having the heart of God. And in Acts, it declares that God's speaking about David, and he says, David, my servant, a man after my own heart. Imagine having that testimony from God. It's one thing to say, oh, I love the Lord and I want to serve God. And we can say all these things about ourselves. But imagine having God say about you, there's a man or a woman or a girl or a boy that has a heart after me. And this is quite interesting because this psalm is written, and this is many years before, and it describes what would happen with the Saviour, Messiah. Psalms 88. O Lord, my God, by day I cry out, at night I clamour in your presence. Let my prayer come before you. Incline your ear to my call for help, for my soul is surfeited with troubles, and my life draws near to another world. I am numbered with those who go down into the pit. I am a man without strength. My couch is among the dead, like the slain who lie in the grave, whom you remembered no longer, and who are cut off from your care. You have plunged me into the bottom of the pit, into the dark abyss. Upon me your wrath lies heavy, and with all your billows, you overwhelm me. You have taken my friends away from me. You have made me an abomination to them, and I am imprisoned, and I cannot escape. My eyes have grown dim through affliction. Daily I call upon you, O Lord. To you I stretch out my hands. Will you work wonders for the dead? Will the shades arise to give you thanks? Do they declare your kindness in the grave, your faithfulness among those who have perished? Are your wonders made known in the darkness, or your justice in the land of oblivion? But I, O Lord, cry out to you. With my morning prayer I wait upon you. Why, O Lord, do you reject me? Why hide from me your face? I am afflicted and in agony from my youth, and I am dazed with the burden of your dread. Your furies have swept over me. Your terrors have cut me off. They encompass me like water all the day. On all sides they close in upon me. Companion and neighbour you have taken from me. My own friend is darkness. And we just think about what we read upstairs, even when Peter, the close one to the Lord, denied him. It's a privilege to have my French wife. I have no other wife but a French wife. And you're going to come and read in French.
D'accord. Psaume 88. Seigneur mon Dieu et mon salut, dans cette nuit où je crie en ta présence, que ma prière parvienne jusqu'à toi. Ouvre l'oreille à ma plainte, car mon âme est rassasiée de malheur. Ma vie est au bord de l'abîme. On me voit déjà descendre à la fosse. Je suis comme un homme fini. Ma place est parmi les morts, avec ceux que l'on a tués, enterrés, ceux dont tu n'as plus souvenir, qui sont exclus et loin de ta main. Tu m'as mise au fond plus profond de la fosse, en des lieux engloutis, ténébreux. Le poids de ta colère m'écrase. Tu déverses tes flots contre moi. Tu éloignes de moi mes amis. Tu m'as rendu abominable pour eux. Enfermé, je n'ai pas d'issue. À force de souffrir, mes yeux s'éteignent. Je t'appelle, Seigneur, tous les jours. Je tends les mains vers toi. Fais-tu des miracles pour les morts? Leurs ombres se dressent-elles pour t'acclamer? Qui parlera de ton amour dans la tombe, de ta fidélité au royaume de la mort? Connaît-on dans les ténèbres des miracles et ta justice au pays de l'oubli? Moi je crie vers toi, Seigneur, dès le matin, ma prière te cherche. Pourquoi me rejeter, Seigneur? Pourquoi me cacher ta face? Malheureux, frappé à mort depuis l'enfance, je n'en peux plus d'endurer tes fléaux. Sur moi ont déferlé tes orages, tes effrois m'ont réduit au silence. Ils me servent comme l'eau tout le jour. Ensemble, ils se referment sur moi. Tu es loin de moi, amis et familiers. Ma compagne, c'est la ténèbre.
Amen. In the 28 years I've been married to Helen, we've never done that before. But you know, it's really strange because in all the times I've been coming to Israel, I can't remember ever any guide saying, think about the walk down here. And there's some times in life that it's just like, I just know they're very special moments, they're divine moments, because Shira would not know this, and Helen's never done this, and we don't get often time to travel together. But last night I showed my wife a clip, she's seen it before, of a minister, a French priest, and he was speaking to thousands, and he was appealing to them about, just give your thoughts, put God first, whatever. And after him doing that, he says something about, Lord, I love you, or something.
And he said, thank you to Christ. That's the last word.
Yeah, thank you to Christ. And suddenly, in front of thousands of people, he falls flat on his face. They run up on the platform, try to resuscitate him, they lift him up. He does a last breath and he dies. He dies in front of thousands. And he was appealing. And then you said that you've faced different times in your life when you can't control your thoughts. This last appeal that we were blown away. And we thought about that, and now we end up coming down here today. And this wasn't planned at all. And I just read that psalm, and then I got Helen to read it. This is beforehand. And we can see what's happening all around the world. We can see, the times are really serious. And who do we turn to? The only one we could turn to is the one that David turned to. So, Harry, can you read French, you can read Italian. Can you read You want the holy glasses?
Yes.
This is Arabic.
أيها الرب إله خلاصي في النهار صرخت وأنا في الليل أمامك لتبلغ صلاتي إلى أمامك أمل أذنك إلى صراخي فقد شبعت من البلايا نفسي ولمست مثوي الأموات حياتي حسبت معي المنحدرين في الجهد صرت كرجل لا قوة له فراشي بين الأموات مثل القتلى الراقدين في القبور من عدت لا تذكرهم وهم من يدك منتزعون جعلتني في الجب الأسفل في الأعماق والظلمات علي ثقل غضبك وضايقني بجميع أمواجك أبعدت عني معارفي ولهم قبيحة جعلتني قد أغلق علي فلا مخرج لي ذابت من البؤس عيني إليك يا رب طوال النهار صرخت وإليك كفي بصوت الأموات تصنع العجائب يقوم الأشباح يحمدوك أفي القبر يحدث برحمتك وفي الهاوية بأمانتك أفي الظلمة تعرف عجائبك وفي أرض النسيان برك إليك يا رب أصرخ وإليك في الصباح تبادر صلاتي لم يا ربي تنبض نفسي وتحجب وجهك عني مسكين أنا ومنازع منذ طفولتي وقد قاسيت أهوالك فعيت جاز علي غضبك أفتني مخاوفك كالمياه أحاطت بي طوال النهار أطبخت علي في آن واحد أبعدت عني المحب والرفيق فليس لي سواك الظلام أليس Amen.
Amen. And because of what Christ died and did for us, we can stand here and have in English and in French and Arabic because of the experience we've all had with Christ. He died for all nations. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that wonderful? And for all those that listen on the blog, Jesus is alive. Amen.
So before I go off, I just want to show you something really special about this place as well. First of all, thank you for that, friends. Sometimes being in a low place, could take place anywhere in the world. Like it can be in your home and be in a low place in your life. But there's something that connects really well with the scenery. We're at the lowest point of this mountain, and now we're going to go up. We are fortunate enough to go up and see the sky and enjoy this. Jesus had another journey on the way up. But the lowest place physically and mentally took place before the lowest point of all and on his death. But just to show you how sometimes the sceneries are matching the feelings that we're getting from the story. And for me, that is also, another level of this. We're going to go up and take a deep breath when we get outside.